Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a news summary automation using n8n. We also have a translation feature in case you want to access news from different sources in different languages. So we start off with this when clicking execute workflow node, and then we added an RSS read node here. When I double click it, I search for the RSS feed on Google, and I accessed BBC's RSS feed via here. I chose this top stories one, but there are also other categories that you can access. And then just copy this link, come to n8n and paste it here. When you do execute step, you will get a JSON output. For each article we get the title, the link to the article, the published date, the content, snippet, etc. Now we can pin this data for easier testing. Now let's say in the email you don't want to get 34 or like 50 news articles, you want to only get the first 20 results. So I added this limit node here to only get the first 20 items. I execute this step and I pin it for easier testing, and then I split it into two now. I want to translate both the title and the content. Now for the translation node, you need a Google Translate account, and to do this, go to create new credential. Now we want to choose OAuth2, which is the recommended option. Now we need a client ID and a client secret. To do that, go to cloud.google.com, sign in and go to the console. Now in the console, create a new project and just make a name for it. I called it n8n automations. Once you have done that, go to APIs and services and then go to library. Here search for translate, and we want to enable this API, cloud translation API. This button will say enable API for you. I've already done this, so it says API enabled. Once you have done that, go on manage and credentials. Here you need to create a new OAuth2 client, so go on create credentials and click on this, choose web application, make a name for it, and inside the redirect URIs you want to add this link. Click to copy and then paste that here, and then click on create. I've already done this and I called it web client 1. Once you have done that, you get access to your client ID, so you paste that in here, and then to get the client secret, click on the web client 1, and there will be a copy button here once you have created a new secret. I've already created it and noted it down, so I'm not able to copy it anymore. If you have forgotten it, you need to disable and then delete it, disable, delete it, and then create a new secret. You can only add 2 secrets at most. And then there'll be a button that appears that says sign in with Google, and then just sign in and save your credential. So once I've done that, I selected the account and I want to translate languages from English to TR, for example, Turkish. Now, which text do I want to translate? I want to translate the title at this stage. And then I can see, for example, this one, man denies deliberately driving into crowd, blah blah. And it has been translated to Turkish. The same for this node. This will translate the content instead of the title. As you can see, it has been translated, and I pinned it. And now at this stage we combine the two results, so we get both the translated title and the translated content, and we combine them both, and then I rename them to translated title and translated content instead. And then, so instead of having 20 items, if we had no aggregate step here, what would happen is we would send 20 individual emails, and we don't want that. We want to combine them all into a single email. So once I get the translated title and the content, I combine all of the data, all items into a single piece of JSON data, like this, and then I send an email. I chose my Google account. If you don't have this yet, what you need to do is go back to Google Cloud, go on the library, and then search for Gmail API. And in here you need to enable it. Once you have enabled it, you can use the same client ID and client secret. Yeah, I can use the same credentials here to set that up and then sign in. And once you have done that, select it from the drop down. You want to send a new email, send to this address. This is my email address. Subject will be like news, daily news summary. Email type will be HTML, and then I have this piece of JavaScript code to combine the news articles and print them nicely as an email. So the output will be like this. And now let's execute this workflow. Workflow executed successfully. Now I go to my inbox, refresh, and I can see the translated title, the translated content for the first 20 articles. For more automations with n8n, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you on the next one.